chill day.
Chill day. I mean, it's a gorgeous day outside, but we're back in the office because I'm putting a listing in. We're trying to figure out microphones.
Oh, we're trying to do a lot of stuff.
Trying to do a lot of stuff.
Unsuccessfully, but still.
But we're not going to give up. We are not realtors who give up.
We are go-getters.
We are go-getters. Yeah.
Oh.
And sometimes days just go not like you planned them. You plan your day, and then everything kind of changes. That happens to us all the time. But we thought that today.
We had one of those days today.
We had a little bit of that today.
We had something planned. It went sideways.
It went a little sideways. Actually, for today, it's questions and answers.
Yes. We're answering.
Are you
questions.
ready for my question for you?
You have one for me?
I have one for you.
I'm sure we're both going to answer each question, but yes, bring it on.
Okay.
What do you got for me?
Back in 2020.
When?
Yeah, back.
I've blocked that year out.
Well, COVID time. We had to pivot and shift our way of doing business for our clients. What did you do differently to help your clients feel comfortable in the midst of COVID?
Great question, Roxanne.
Why, thank you.
Let me tell you. Last year was really weird. We did have a lot of firsts. The biggest thing for me, and I think I did it more than anything because of the COVID, was do a lot of FaceTiming at properties. Like, clients were not there with us. Most of the time it was one of our good friends out in California that we were shooting and talking to, so doing FaceTime, purchasing a house, going through that entire process with them out of the state. So, I mean, that was probably the biggest new thing I'd done.
Yeah.
You just don't have the time. So our investors in California or New York, if they want to get something in town, they can't get here and take a look at it. So we're able to do that for them. I think that was the biggest thing for me. What about you?
Well, I tell you, a lot of people were a little freaked out about having buyers come into their houses. Mm-hmm. They were a little worried about, touching things, and so I did a lot like you. I did a lot of virtual showings. Like I said, look, I'll put the mask on and I'll put the gloves on and I'll do a video of the house on FaceTime. And so it was like my client was there, but I was able to walk through it with them. Okay, the second question I have is, listen, we talk about low inventory and everybody's like, I can't buy a house. Yeah. What do you think? Is it a good time to buy a house in Austin, Texas?
I think it's still a great time to buy a house.
Yes, I agree.
I think it's more difficult to buy a house right now.
Yeah.
But I don't think it's still a bad time to buy. I think you can still get a good bang for your buck in some parts, and you just have to have a good realtor that's going to be able to find those deals and negotiate those for you.
Exactly.
I mean, unless you're just planning on being here for short term, renting is always going to be a worse option. You're going to spend more money renting. Why not buy, get in, get your equity, and then, hopefully you like where you're living and you stay there and you build it up and do whatever, and then you ask us to help you find the next place. But it's still a great time to live here, and I think so.
Yeah, everybody loves living here. I tell my sellers, well, Roxanne, where would I go? I mean, I would love to sell my house, but I don't know where to go. And I say, well, let's start talking about dreams. Have you ever thought about, where you would retire? Have you ever thought about if you had a lot of equity in your house, which many, many people do, you can get the most out of it today. And we can put on the market, you get a big, all your equity out, and then you can follow your dreams. Was it going to Belize? Was it going to the mountains? Was it, where is it that you would love to go?
Taking an RV ride across the country, hitting all 50 states or something.
Yeah.
We'll do a fun one to end with. What was the show that you binge watched, or what were a couple binge watching shows that you did over 2020?
Oh my gosh. We got hooked on Downton Abbey, number one.
Okay.
That was incredible.
I remember you talking about it.
Oh my gosh. My girls and I couldn't get enough of it. And
How
then
posh, Roxanne. How very posh.
Mary Crowley, I mean, she was something. Anyway, and then Cobra Kai. If you're a child of the '80s like I was, I mean, your favorite movie was Karate Kid, and now they have What Happened to Karate Kid. It's called Cobra Kai. Guys, it is so good.
Yeah.
Bad acting, but it's such a good story. Anyway, how about you?
Me?
You
Oh,
are binge watching.
I don't watch TV. I just read.
Oh,
I read
please.
nothing but books and
Yellowstone.
papers on real estate and Wall Street Journal entries.
Yeah,
and,
Yellowstone, anybody?
No, I did. Yeah, I was gonna say that. Yellowstone was probably one that I binge watched. Yellowstone.
He's always talking about Kevin Costner. I'm just
Yellowstone's
saying.
great. Do love some Kevin Costner. Well, it doesn't help that my broker thinks I look like the ranch hand in that show. So he's always saying I look like Rip.
Really?
He's like, "Come on, Rip. Come on, Rip."
Last week with the
Oh wait. Everyone, please subscribe. Click.
Click. Just subscribe, and
It's not hard.
we're almost at 90 subscribers.
Yeah, we're really getting a move on there.
Yeah,
I'm
I'm
starting to
asking
hit that
everybody.
dating scene up real heavy, just so we can get all of those
Yes.
subscriptions.
Yes, make sure and share, people. Like it, share it, ring the bell. We love it. We're here for you. If you have any questions about real estate, about selling, or about buying, and you want us to do another Q&A about that, feel free to call us. It's Roxie.
It's Rudy. Have a great weekend, guys. Bye-bye.
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 Goodbye.
No. Bye-bye.
I said bye-bye.
I said goodbye. Bye.